Hello and welcome everyone. Today we're going to talk about how you can unleash your inner superstar, just like hundreds and thousands of other students have with the Self Mastery Academy program. A lot of you are on our lists for many years. We also see that you keep coming to our website, checking out the program, and then again go back, and then you open our emails, and then and you join. You're part of our list, mailing list for the Self Mastery Academy, but I believe you either need more details or you need to talk to someone or you're confused about whether this program will help you or not. I have done a few lives in the last few weeks on inner child healing, narcissistic abuse recovery. I've also introduced you to this new feature we have in the Self Mastery Academy, which is the Ease GPS. The Ease is our brand. GPS is growth positioning system, and how you get stepwise details about how to you take the next step in whatever journey or whatever path you're on, whether it's in a child healing, whether it's narcissistic abuse recovery, whether it's growing your wealth, whether it's law of attraction, whether it's your health. Though we're not doctors, but just general wellness, whether it's your emotional wellness. Like, I received two messages on, like, I have panic attack, I have anxiety, will your program help me? Of course it will. But it's not so much about whether my program will help you or not. It's more about what is stopping you in your decision in taking that next step, in going further. Because I have people, and we can see that they're there on the list from July, they've been asking us questions since last year, the year before that, but somehow or the other they haven't made that shift, and we're trying to learn about what is blocking them, what's causing them difficulty in taking that next step. And as a part of our learnings from that, I am here with this video where I'm going to talk about the Self Mastery Academy program in detail, the different tiers, the different features, etc., and also answer the questions from those people who have filled up the form and who have very specific questions about whether this program will help them in their specific situation or not. I also shared this studio link with some of the students who wish to join live and who want to be with me live on the video. And those of you who had registered have received that link. And if you wish, you can be on the studio and ask me your questions live as well, like, backstage, and then I'll take you front stage, right? So before that, I'll get into the details of the Self Mastery Academy program. I'll get into details of what is there in silver, what is there in gold, what's there in platinum. I'll get into stories of different students about how it's helped them, and also get into my motivation behind starting this. So let me start with my own motivation, my own story. Is that I had to work on myself. I had many different, and I had to really work on my emotional well-being, my physical well-being. I had bad health. I had like an emotional turmoil. I had trauma. I had PTSD, complex PTSD. Tell me, and I had it. Yes, and I had to, like, really take some very difficult, hard steps in my own healing and learning journey. And I realized that I so wish I knew this earlier. I so wish that I knew this holistic system of working on myself earlier, that I wouldn't have even experienced these things in my life. And that made me go on a quest of learning more deeply so that I could present in a systematic way, and creating so many courses, creating coaching system, my own signature coaching method, the Ease method of coaching people, and then teaching that method of Ease coaching to so many students who want to become certified coaches, and that making that method easily accessible to those who are on a budget and who don't want to, who probably just want to do courses, or they're not so intense that they need one-on-one coaching, they just want to do courses or whatever. Everyone has their own style, so making it accessible as either as just courses, or courses and community, or courses and coaching, one-on-one coaching. And that's what the service we provide. A team of professionals, a growing company, many students, and many success stories out here. I am one in front of you. I follow the same methods. I eat my own dog food, right? So that's my reason. And that's the reason. I also realized that when I used to go for therapeutic appointments for myself, maybe like 12, 13 years ago, or more actually, 2008, 2009, it was good. I learned a lot in the therapy and things like that. But the thing is, I needed to know exactly what's happening. I needed to know the theory behind it. I needed to know the exact steps, the healing methodologies, everything behind it, so that I could arm myself with knowledge and transformation and keep working on myself between the therapy appointments as well. That would accelerate my learning, that would deepen my learning, and that would deepen my healing and my transformation as well. And therefore, I created so many different courses for all of you with the help of the team, right? So that you can overcome your own things faster. You can grow in your own path faster. And that's where we came from. That's where I came from. So that's why we have courses and we have a community, because I know how lonely I felt when I was on my own journey of figuring things out and working on myself and all of that, right? So I knew I was lonely and I wanted to be with like minded people. And therefore, I created this community, the Ease community, that you get access to as a member. So that's that. Now, looking into first looking into understanding the programs, and then looking at all the doubts you have about joining the program and questions you have about joining the program, and also looking at the first preferences to those people who took the pain to fill up the form and ask the specific questions before they join the program, right? Still have some doubts, they still have some queries, and I want to resolve those, right? So let me get some things here on the screen for you. So we have bit.ly Ease Academy. That's our link for silver and platinum. So this is for the budget program for those of you who are on a budget or who are in the do-it-yourself or a little bit self-help mode. You can go to this link and know more. And for those, this is for silver and gold. I moved platinum to another page, and there's an application form so that you're not confused and you do it well, right? Now, for those of you who are looking for one-on-one coaching, you can still go through this page, or you can go directly to the one-on-one coaching page, and I'm sharing the link with you here in the chat. Okay, so here you go. And this is a link in the chat. And so here you are with the details of both the programs. And this one is Ease One-on-One is the Platinum program. Yes, that's the premium program. Now, what do you get? Why? Let's talk about Platinum first. And we have openings. Our coaches are ready and open to serve again. We have a few openings for Platinum, one-on-one openings for Platinum that you all could sign up for. And what do you get in the why do we have the one-on-one thing? Because some people are like, I'll tell you my story, right? I'm trying to figure out some marketing solutions for myself. And yes, Deepika ji, I believe you have gone on all these links yourself. They are available on the website, and you have gone to the links. And through the website also, you can go to Get Coached, and you get these links. Yeah. So let me tell you about myself, right? I reached a point recently where I'm like, I'm maxed out in my marketing knowledge. Beyond this, I'm maxed out, and I really need an expert to help me. And I was really struggling, and I should have hired the expert earlier, but I didn't find the right expert for a long time. I was on a quest for the last 1 year, who could help me in the way I needed the help. Now, when I went looking for a program for myself. I checked out a few people, and then one of them had courses to do. And I'm like, I don't want to do courses. I don't have time to sit down and learn and then figure out how to apply all of that in my life. I don't have the time for that. My problems are too big, and I want to get out of the problems really fast. Yes. Um, the next, so then the other option was that you have courses and you get group calls where you can ask questions. And I'm like, I don't want to get in the group calls and ask questions and struggle again myself. I just want someone to just tell me exactly the problem that is in the marketing and how do I fix it, right? So I signed up for the premium program, and I'm getting excellent results, things that would have taken me more than a year to figure out. I'm sitting with an expert who has that all figured out. She just listens to me and she tells me, like, she's pointing holes, she's telling me this is what I need to fix and things like that. And I'm out of those problems much faster. I could have optimized money over time, but I don't have the luxury of time. So I spent that extra dollar to get that expert learning, to get that expertise, that expert comment, to get that expert help, and to help me come out of my situation faster so that I can truly get the results I deserve in my life. Yes. And that is what is platinum. So that's what you get with platinum. Just bringing up the screen here. You can go from, I'll just show you. I think the most popular link is share screen, share screen, share screen, right? So when you go to the link that I've shared, and if you say I want a life of ease, you go down here, it shows you silver, gold, and platinum. Now, when you click no more, it opens platinum. This is platinum that I'm opening up, right? So this is the one-on-one coaching program that we have. And we have an excellent team of coaches, very accomplished in their own jobs and careers, very experienced in coaching, and very experienced in life. And they have actually applied all of these things on themselves. And they're very evolved and very mature people. uh, I'm very selective about who's on that team because I really care about the clients being serviced nicely at a premium level, at a level at which that accelerates their progress in a very loving, kind, and compassionate way. So, this is what you get in platinum. And you have platinum and platinum plus. So, I take very few clients because I'm so busy just running everything and creating all this content and courses and so many different things. So, I take very few clients. So, platinum is one on one coaching with our ease coaches. Now, what do you get? You get a tailor made program. It's like you go shopping for a suit and try to get a ready made suit that doesn't fit you that well, and you keep still struggling, which one is the right fit, etc., versus you go to an expert tailor and an expert in that particular field, and they give you a proper tailor-made solution. It's like figuring out your diet, watching 20 YouTube videos and trying to figure out which diet is right for you, versus taking that, going to a dietitian, telling exactly your issue, going to an Ayurvedic doctor, telling exactly your issue, and then giving you a tailor-made solution. It helps you reduce your pain much faster. It helps you reduce your difficulties much faster. You don't have to figure out. You've already been trying to figure out life for a very long time. And you have a tailor made solution that helps you not focus on, oh God, how am I going to figure this out? I have to figure this out alone. No, you have a partner who's figuring it out with you. And that's the exact relief felt when I signed up for this one on one marketing consultant for myself. I'm like, oh yeah, Angela will take care of it. Angela will tell me, yeah, I can ask this to Angela. Oh, wow, I can do this with that. And I started getting so many more ideas of so many different more programs I could do because now I have a marketing expert with me and who can help me out with all of those things, which I wouldn't have been able to do, wouldn't have been able to figure out if I didn't have that person with me, right? So, literally, how different your life would be when you start living with that inner balance, that clear purpose, that alignment with yourself, and where you're in a great place with your relationships, your career, your wealth, your spirituality, and your own self, your own wellness, right? And you can live to your true potential, right? We're all living at like 8%, 5% of our potential, and we think that's normal. We're living frustrated, we're living emotionally. Um, right? But imagine if you can live at 100% of your potential, how much more you can do, not just for yourself but for the world around you, and how much joy that's going to come to you when you're able to do that, right? And in platinum we have the expertise of helping couples, we have the expertise of helping parents, we have the expertise of helping individuals who are looking to grow in their careers, we have the expertise of individuals in difficult relationships with toxic people, narcissistic people, emotional abuse relationships. We have major expertise in that. And we have expertise for people who are at top leadership positions and trying to grow to the next level, and so much more. So we have that expertise in the team, and we all work together. So it's not like one coach and you're done, right? We're all coaches are working together. We have a group, we share ideas, we meet regularly, we discuss how to help the client, how to optimize things. So there's a lot happening in the back end and client with every your specific coach thinking constantly about you, me thinking constantly about you, and figuring out the next step with your coach. And other coaches also bouncing ideas. So it's like you're getting not just one expert, but many experts. You're dealing with one expert, but many experts in the background, right? And you have to figure out the course on your own. You're like, wow, they're already experts in psychology, in energy sciences, in helping you develop more rational ways of thinking, in Ayurveda, in family constellations. They're already experts in that, and they can just take you quickly, fast, right? Now, this is for a membership. You could sign up for. It's at $625 a month. In Indian rupees, it's about 55 or 57,000, I think, per month. And you get two one-on-one sessions with your coach plus access to your coach. The coach is also giving you assignments between, like homework assignments, to help you speed up your process. And in addition to this, you get access to all the courses that we have, so that you can keep learning and keep growing between the appointments. You also get access as a bonus to our group coaching calls, which are 4 group coaching calls in a month. So you're not alone with that coach. You're also with the community. You're also with a group call. You're also with courses. There's a lot that is happening because we really want you to be transformed inside out so that you don't have to come to us again for the same issue. And therefore, we give you so much support and so much learning, right? And once you enroll, we send you a form to fill up. You fill up that intake form. First thing is you apply now. In that itself, we get some idea of what you want to work upon and whether we're a good fit for you or not. Sometimes we know we don't have the expertise within our team to help you. So we let you know that we're not experts and you would do better by finding another expert in that issue, right? Because we really care that you are doing well, and you're getting, a return on your investment. You're able to achieve your goals. Now, when you sign up for this, your card or your bank account in India gets automatically deducted every month for that particular amount. You want to cancel, you can let us know when we cancel in the back end. Yeah. So that's that. And then there's Platinum Plus one-on-one coaching with me, which you can check out at your own time. And we need you to apply for these. Now, once you apply, then you're taken to another page where you get to book an appointment with us and to go over your form and to understand and discuss the next steps about the Platinum one-on-one coaching. Yes. So that's how it works. Okay. Just going and seeing if there are any uh, questions here. So Deepika ji, I hope you're well versed with what's happening here and you can check it out. Uh, and that. And we also answered the question that you had over email. We've answered most of the questions we got in the form over email as well, just in case you all don't get into the form. So I'll get to questions one by one once I finish talking about the programs. Now let's look at someone's like, no, I don't want platinum. I want something that's budget. I don't have the budget, right? So platinum is for someone who's looking for that done for you exclusive service, to accelerate their growth and to grow faster, to come out of their issues faster. And they're like, I don't want to figure things out. I want to optimize my time over money. Okay. And fair enough. You can choose that program. And then you have Platinum Plus as well with me. Now you also have silver and gold. Now, gold is for those people that, yeah, platinum is good, but I think I want to figure it out myself for some time. And then they're like, I want group coaching. I want those calls. I want to talk to a coach, but platinum is not my budget right now. So let me go to gold, and let me go for group coaching in addition to the GPS. So they get group coaching calls. You get 4 group coaching calls a month. They are on the first Saturday of the month at 8:30 p.m. IST. Then they are on the second Sunday of the month at 9 a.m. IST. Then they are on the third Saturday of the month at around 1 p.m. IST. And then the fourth Sunday of the month at 8:30 p.m. IST, right? And we have these at different times because we have people from different time zones. We have coaches from different time zones, and we want to make sure that everyone gets a chance to attend. Yeah. So next we have is silver. So this is gold. So you get group coaching calls. So while you're doing the courses, you have a place to ask your questions, and you get them answered because there's a coach there. And those calls are at fixed times, and you can attend that. And not everyone is able to attend all calls because we're adults, life happens, and plus we have time zone issues. So you attend the ones that work best for you. Even if you attend 2 calls in a month in gold, that's good. And you plus have the community where you can ask your questions. Yeah. Now, some people are like, no, this is, I don't think I have the time. I just want to do it yourself program. Like we had someone who is not that she can't afford platinum. She can, but she just doesn't have the time. And she just wants to use the time that she has when she's driving from one place to another to do these GPS courses, like stuff on her own, because she just doesn't have the time and she can't commit. She's not in a space where she can commit to a group, like a one-on-one coaching with somebody. So she's taken silver. and she's looking for a holistic do-it-yourself program. So what you get is you get access to all our course library that is there for the membership, right? So you can check out here. I'm just shifting screen. Like these are all the courses that you get. And you get a lot of courses, and we are constantly making new courses. The latest update I have is that our Clear Your Relationship Karma course is also ready for publication, right? So you get to work on the five most important buckets of your life: your own self, your relationship, your wellness, your wealth, your career, your purpose, your spirituality. For those looking for inner child healing, you have inner child guided meditations, past trauma guided meditations, healing your mother wound, father wound. Then, for those who are looking for narcissistic abusive relationships, to recognize the signs you're in an abusive relationship, what made you vulnerable, healing and recovering from abuse. So, you have courses, you have guided meditations. How do you thrive in a toxic relationship? Then you have people in law of attraction. You get law of attraction courses looking for manifestation. We have a lot of chakra meditations as well. We have a course on forgiveness as well, and how you can relieve your karma through forgiveness. We have people who are looking for emotional work, how to work on your emotions and heal yourself. We have that. We have some on ancestral work also. So my entire method, we have it in the form of applied courses. And the beauty is we call it the GPS. So you can select what you want. Say you are looking for inner child healing, right? And you just need to select that. Okay, that was wrong. That shouldn't have happened. Sorry, I don't know what happened there. Say you select inner child healing, then you get all the courses that are connected to inner child. Okay, I click the connect with yourself course. Sorry. So when you click on inner child healing, it gives you the courses for inner child healing. When you select narcissistic abuse recovery, then it gives you all the courses that are there for narcissistic abuse recovery and the sequence in which you need to do those, right? And then if you select karma, you get karma. If you select emotional wellness, you get three courses on emotional wellness, that recommendations. Of course, you can do all the courses, but depending on what you're trying to work on in your life, you can get that here, right? So this is what you get. Now, this is something that we beautifully call as the GPS, which is here. So, and you can see the benefits that people have achieved by joining our program. And these are just some of them. We've helped, like, many, many students. And what makes our work different is we combine Eastern wisdom and Western psychology. So you're getting everything from right from chakras to Ayurveda to Yoga Sutras, from like applied knowledge from Yoga Sutras from Patanjali about your mind and your and spirituality. And you're also getting the Western psychology models, and we've given them an applied form. It's like, I have this issue, okay, follow this pathway. I have this issue, follow this pathway. So that's silver. And this silver, this is GPS, everybody gets it. Uh, all our members get it, members of the Self Mastery Academy. They all get it. And you can check this out here, put that mini video I released a few days ago, right? So you get clear, achievable steps. Plus, you get the three C's. You get coaches, courses, and community. So silver gets community too, where you can ask your questions and the coaches will answer. And then you also get ease, of course, right? So you get the GPS, you get courses, coaches, and community. Now, what I feel really bad about is people writing to me that I've been suffering for so many years and I don't know whether I should join the program or not. And your suffering, I feel sad about, I feel bad about, I empathize with, but it's not a badge of honor. Nobody's going to give you a certificate for that, right? You're suffering, you're harming yourself, and you have to wonder why are you, what can you do to come out of it? And you need help. I need help. I sign up for help because I can't figure out everything on my own. And especially my own self, I will definitely invest because I am my biggest asset. I am my biggest asset. I am the best investment. If I am doing well, if I'm investing in myself, I'm going to grow in my life and I'm going to help those around me, my family, children, or whatever you have, to grow also with you and to live a fuller life of happiness. We all, want to be happy. We deserve to be happy. And that's important. So I'll just look at some of the questions that we've received in the form. So how do you buy? Okay, let's do that, right? So when you come to this page, which is linked on the thing, if you click I want a life of ease, it takes you directly here, right? And you can, like, it's taking you silver, gold, and platinum. Now, if you want platinum, you click no more. It takes you a different page. You have to apply first. because we want to screen the clients and we want to make sure that only those people are making payments whom we can really help, right? So we first you put up a form because it's a bigger investment. For those who are in gold, when you click no more, it gives you a little more explanation about gold, everything that you get here. And you can for Zoom calls, emails, community access. And when you click here, this will give you gold in US dollars, right? And this will give you buy in rupees. So now when I click here for the buy in rupees, that's 12,744 a month. Uh, what happened? I don't know what happened here. My screen is hung. You can scroll at the bottom of the screen here, and that's where it will take you over here, right? And you can click subscribe now. When you do that, it'll ask you for your bank account details, etc. It'll take a couple days for the payments to come in, first payment to come in. Read the instructions here. And then once your payment is in, you will automatically get access to the courses and the calls and the community. And your account will be auto debited every month for that particular amount. And if you want to cancel, you just send us an email and then we cancel it in the back end for you. But you need to send us a cancellation request 48 hours before your next payment is due, because if you send it just on the day the payment is due, we can't do anything to stop it. Yeah. So that's that. And similarly for silver, it is 6,490 rupees a month. For gold, it's 12,000, just another 6,000 rupees more, and you're getting access to 4 calls a month. Now, just think about how much you would spend. What is the cost of the pain that you're carrying or the lack of growth that you're in, right? And when you click, it's not working. Okay. When you click this one, it takes you to the dollar payment page. And you also get a discount if you're paying upfront for like the year. When you get discount, you pay for 10 months, but you get 12 months. So you have the monthly, you have the yearly. Similarly, for the silver, you have the monthly and you have the yearly. You get a discount. And platinum, you have the monthly, right? Now, when I go back, now similarly for silver, since silver is self-explanatory, and when you're trying to buy silver, this is buy now USA. It takes you to the USA link, and when you click buy now rupees, it takes you down to this area where you can buy from. And silver, all the details are there in this column itself, because there's no more details. There's this GPS, and the GPS is already, you can click here and it will show you what the GPS is, and you can read and you can watch this video and know exactly what it is. Yes. So I hope we're clear on the buying process. I hope we're clear on the membership and the tiers, etc. Now, I believe some of you had specific questions around how this program can help you, and I'm going to go through that one by one. So I'm going to stop sharing screen. I'm just going to check in who else has joined, and I'm going to go one by one in your questions. So let's look at the questions that first came in. It's like I like to be systematic. So somebody asked a question, Shashank ji, that is program की training या course हिंदी में available है? No, all my programs are in English, and we don't have any plan right now. We don't have the bandwidth to convert any of those in Hindi. We just don't have the bandwidth as a team. So as much as we would want to have it in different languages, we don't have the bandwidth. But the English is simple and it's easy to understand. And in the community, you can ask your questions in Hindi. In the calls, you can ask your questions in Hindi. Coaching is also available in Hindi, Punjabi, Telugu, Kannada, and English. These are the languages we serve people in if they're looking for one-on-one coaching. And in group coaching calls, you can ask your questions in English or Hindi, and our coaches are able to answer. And the language, whichever coach is on that call, they can answer, they'll answer it for you. Right? So that is that. Now, Swetha had a question, can we pay an installment? The whole program is set up to pay in installments. It's a membership. So you get access to the courses, the coaches, the community, everything, one-on-one coaching while you remain a member. So you're paying a monthly fee, and you get access while you remain a member. The day you cancel, you lose access to those things. So yeah, it's a monthly payment, and that's how it goes, right? The next question I got is that Kapil, I'm struggling in my life. I'm around my 30s. I'm still not working as I've struggled in my studies, relationships, family, suffering from anxiety, taking medication. And that's the only thing. I feel like I'm not no goal. I should quit my life. I don't know what to do in life to feel happy. And I think he's wondering is that the question was that, any questions you have about the program that you need answers for. So yes, our program can help you with these things. Is we've seen a lot of people, we're not doctors, but we tell you to continue with your medications and your professional medical advice. But through our the emotional wellness GPS, which includes the food you need to eat, the healing meditations you need to do, the traumas you need to release, the fears you need to release, and other things, you are able to really come to a better emotional state. And many clients have been able to come off of medication of their anxiety and emotional issues. Though we don't recommend, we don't have a say in that, but just by working on their healing, working on their emotional wellness, many clients have been able to get off the depression, anti-anxiety medicines, ADHD medicines. Yes, but we don't teach, we're not commenting on that, but the program is powerful. That's what I'm saying. The methods are powerful. And I have no goal. Yes, you have goal setting course as well to figure out what your goal is in the 5 important buckets of your life. I don't, I, and you also get a space to understand your own self and have better relationships. We have so many modules on healing your past relationships, healing your current relationships, having better relationships, surviving in difficult relationships. We have so many more focused on relationships. Yes. Uh, then we have Kalyani, and Kalyani has asked a question that will I work on my inner self? Yeah, my entire program is about inside out. So you're working on your inner self, you're working on nurturing it, taking care of it, healing it at 5 levels: physical, emotional, energetic, spiritual, mental, and more. And that's how you work it out, right? So now there's another question by Sanu, and she says that she has a long distance relationship, and the husband didn't inform the family, and now his behavior has changed, and they're living separately because of some country issues. And she wants to live with him, but she's scared, and she wants to work on herself, and she wants to make sure her time and effort is not getting wasted on anything unworthy. And her health has also gotten bad due to this. Yeah, so when you have confusions in relationships, they happen at various levels, right? One thing is we are vulnerable, we have our own weaknesses because of which we get hooked. The second thing is we don't know how to handle our emotions. And the third thing is that you're dealing with a very complex person and you're getting confused all the time. So, yes, you get to work on all these three things if you become a member of this program. And you get courses, coaches, community, depending on the tiers you select. And you actually, your goal, I want to work on myself and make sure my time and effort should not get wasted on anything unworthy. Yeah, so we also have goal settings, right? Like working on the 5 areas of your life, also law of attraction, manifestation, and so many different things. So, yeah, I believe your issues can get resolved by you becoming strong within yourself when you join this program. And then we have a question by Deepika G. Deepika G's question is, how will it help me with my relationship karma? Great question, Deepika Ji. I believe you're on live as well. Yes. So, how will it help you in your relationship karma? So, relationship karma manifests in various ways, right? And there are various things that need to be worked upon. The thing is that karma manifests because of our own tendencies also and our own weaknesses, also mental weaknesses, because of which we attract certain relationships in our life. So when we overcome those things, when we learn those lessons, we overcome those vulnerabilities within ourselves, we automatically get released from those relationships. Now, does release means you will get divorced from that person, or will they stop talking to you, etc.? The form doesn't matter, right? They may just get too busy in their life. As you change, you switch your energy, and you don't switch your energy by just doing some affirmation. You actually work on your inner stuff, because it's your inner thoughts that have a certain vibration, because of which we attract certain things. So when you work on your vulnerabilities, and these are vulnerabilities and karmic patterns, samskaras, tendencies that we all been carrying over many different lifetimes. So one thing is to first work on your own vulnerabilities and heal them. Second thing is there are karmic remedies that you want to work on, that are also shared in one of the courses. That course is coming up. The third thing is, so you worked on your vulnerabilities. There are karmic remedies, and you're also, what is my karmic lesson here? And as soon as you learn those lessons, you become free from those things. But when you're in toxic relationships, it's not just so much, oh, I want to get rid of relationship karma. It's about, you've parts of you have been taken away, bitten away over the years. But you want to become that whole self again so that you can live a life of happiness, wellness, live your purpose, live your dreams, honor your dreams, and live your dreams, and live a life of contribution as well towards yourself, towards others, and be happy and grow spiritually as well. So, yeah, Deepika ji, we do have the system for that. And we also have a course on clearing your relationship through forgiveness, and so many different things are there. So, yes, please join us and we'll be happy to serve you. I received another question here was that, oh, I have to be here for a year? How long do I have to be? And if I'm here for a year, I think it was from Tanya ji. It's too expensive. Silver is too expensive. One thing is, I don't think it's expensive. It's very cheap for the amount of massive transformation you get and the happiness you achieve in a very short time. The second thing is, you don't have to be for a year. You decide how long you want to be. This is a monthly membership. So think of it as a gym membership. You be a member as long as you want to. Some people continuously go to the gym because they realize the need for exercise every day. So some people continually be on our programs. Like we had one person who was on silver for 8 months, then she was on platinum for 6 months, and now she's on gold for the last 6 months. And she's just continuing because she feels she needs that maintenance and she feels she needs that support as she is becoming this new person, right? And then today, I was just on another call, and there was one student that, oh, I learn everything in platinum with my coach, and then I'm fearful I may fall back to the same patterns. I said, you won't, and you can always continue with platinum or switch to gold or silver and be in that maintenance mode. So you have a choice over how long you want to be, and there's no hard and fast rule. And the GPS gives you recommended pathways. Like someone is doing narcissistic abuse recovery, we tell you exactly which course to do in which sequence. Which courses to do in which sequence and how many weeks. It's a recommendation. So, and then after narcissistic abuse, you definitely want to look at inner child healing recovery, because a lot has happened in your childhood because of which you were vulnerable. And then after you do that, you're like, okay, I'm done with all of this healing. I really want to focus on my goals. So then you start looking at those goal setting and all those different things. And then people still continue because they want to have access to those courses so that they can keep revisiting them and keep accessing them, as because it's not like just some information, right? It's transformation. Now as you are transforming and as you're going up, you go down a little. And at that time, you're like, what were the tools? Let me check out the course again. Let me ask in the community. Let me ask my friend. And then you're like, okay, I can go up again, right? So the maintenance mode is also there, and we can continue like that. We received another question that um, we kept telling that no, this is not useful for the health. Like, we don't, we help you with overall general wellness. And when you change your thought patterns, when you work on releasing your past trauma, when you change your thought patterns, automatically a lot of your health improves. But we're not doctors. So we had one person who said that I feel fatigue every day. Will your program help me? No, we don't help. We don't deal with fatigue. We deal with your inner world more. And when you deal with your inner world, a lot of your external world and your physicals also change, right? So these were some of the questions. And our membership is open, and then people are like, give me a discount. The biggest discount is that you're discounting those troubles, you're discounting those difficulties, you're discounting the amount of time you would take to do things on your own when you join a program. And there's no shame in joining a program. I'm on multiple programs and groups myself because I realize I need help for so many different aspects of my life. And so the discount is the time that you're discounting. It would have taken you probably 20 years to figure it out on your own. And you're like, wow, in 20 months I was doing this, or 20 weeks I did this. I didn't know this. So that's the discount. And the fast action bonus, what's the early bird bonus? The early bird bonus is this healed and whole, transformed, very beautiful you that that you're a gift to yourself, and you are learning and you're growing and you're healing and you're becoming your best version. You're living your best life. You're growing and glowing, and you are living your goals. Just imagine what your life would be when you're feeling emotionally great. You're not confused anymore. When you have support of people who believe in you, when you have coaches helping you, and when you are clear in your own head about the direction you're taking, about the path that you want to do, and you're able to do it with full confidence. Isn't that the greatest gift you can give to yourself? I have invested in myself, and so many students of ours have invested in the Self Mastery Academy. And my day is made when I get these gratitude emails from them. Uh, of course, we have supported them, but really the credit also goes to them because they have followed the path, they have done those exact steps, and they have worked on themselves, right? So we just received an email about one lady who won Mrs. International Curvy, and when she joined our program, she was very concerned about, how she looked and her weight and everything. And then she just owned her weight, owned her body, and she's won Mrs. International Curvy. And kudos to the hard work that she did, kudos to the time and the energy that she invested in herself, right? And she never thought of that when she was joining our program, but it gave her so much courage. Another lady's been in, a very difficult, toxic situation, raising a special child as well for 25 years. And she makes the decision to invest in herself. She joins gold, and she joins platinum. Now she's in silver, and she's like, wow, I feel fantastic. I've never felt like that in the last 25 years of my life. I'm able to breathe. I'm able to think. I'm less emotional. I'm more happy. And I'm able to think about what I want to do with my life. I'm not with this gray cloud of misery and agony and confusion that's happening in my life again. And there are so many people to celebrate you. So, yes, that is the discount, that is the benefit that you get. So, for those of you who are looking and on the fence, I'm telling you, give this gift to yourself and invest in yourself. It's the greatest and it's the best thing you can do. So, just putting some of these things again in the chat for you. So, you already have the links here. So, for those who are looking for one on one coaching, please apply here. We have our coaches raring and waiting for you to come. And we have fantastic coaches in great positions in the industry, accomplished people heading organizations, having 200, 300 people reporting to them, plus very accomplished in their understanding of dharma and their following of dharma, and also in very accomplished as coaches in knowing exactly how to help the client go from point A to point B. Again, I don't know what happened. I got kicked out. I think something shook here. So for those of you who are looking, this is the link for platinum. I am putting it in the chat. If any further questions here by anybody, let me know. I'm reading N. Sakhalkar's comment. Thank you very much for your kind comment, and Sakhalkarji. I am grateful to you that you have watched all the videos. I have a lot more videos every day. I just posted one yesterday, audio podcasts and videos on my own channel. So please subscribe to my channel on YouTube. Wherever you're watching, please subscribe to that so you can be the first one to get the update. I also have an active blog, namitapruit.com/blog, where you can read. Yes. Here we go, and I'm putting the link for platinum and silver, which you can use, and silver and gold. Yes. So here you go, and I look forward to serving you inside. Some of you I know have been on our mailing lists for so long. Um, Please join and accelerate it faster. Come on, do it for yourself. Yes, and I hope to see you inside, and I hope to see you again soon. And yesterday I released a podcast on stop looking for validation and approval from a narcissist and in any relationship in your life. So you can go to my channel and hear that podcast. It's just 4 minutes and 48 seconds. And tomorrow you'll also see a blog. So we're getting active with specific content for all of you that can help you and that can serve you and that can benefit you. All righty. See you and bye bye.